Your business will die if you don't have a consistent number of new customers coming to you who are in need of your service. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact system for free that we implemented with our client Preston and his recruiting agency that took him from wondering where his next job was going to come from to generating $55,000 in new revenue in just 90 days. And the best thing about it, it only takes 1 to 2 hours to set up, and because it's completely automated by AI, it can be running when you're in your sleep. So there's 3 main components to this system that I'm going to walk you through in this video today. The first one is where you can generate unlimited qualified leads that are actually showing intent to use your services that you can import into these automated systems. The second point is I'm actually going to physically show you how we set up our automation in SmartLead, which on average books 20 to 30 calls a month for us. And the third and arguably most important process is we're going to go through together how to create a killer copy that actually converts prospects into clients. Because what a lot of people don't understand is you can have all of the other checkboxes ticked, have a really good sending volume, everything automated, the right leads into your system. But if your copy isn't optimized and isn't great, you're not going to get any leads from it. So for the first point, to generate unlimited qualified leads that we can put into these systems, we're going to want to go over to a software called Apollo.io. We're actually going to build a list of contacts that would want to use your services right now. How do we do that? We need to target the correct job title. Usually it's the key decision maker, could be the CEO, founder, or owner. What we like to do is find what we call first party intent data. And this is basically information that we know that will help us dictate whether a company would want to use our service. For a recruitment agency, a job opening is fantastic. If they've got a job open, and maybe it's been open for quite a while, they'd be much more inclined to actually work with a recruitment company. As you can see in Apollo, it's got a built-in feature just for this, and it's called job postings. So what you're able to do is type in a role that you want to recruit for. For this example, we keep it nice and simple and put in project manager. From here, we want to start building up the actual more targeted list of contacts that we want to reach out to. If we put founder, owner, CEO in here, these job titles are usually pitched to quite a lot, so it might be hard to stand out in their inbox, but nonetheless, it's still a good title to go for. Let's say we want to target contacts that are just based in the United States. This information is telling us that there's 46,000 founders, owners, and CEOs in the United States for companies that are hiring for project managers. A lot of these companies will be larger corporations. So say we just want to target a company size between 20 and 1,000 employees. We'd go over to Apollo's filtering system here, and we would just select those ones that match our criteria. You can also do it in a custom range. So say we didn't want to do between 20 and 1,000, we wanted to do between 27 and 939. It would yield us those results too. Now it's really important, we don't want to be reaching out to loads and loads of people at the same company. So what we can do here is add this little filter button and only select a maximum. We do a maximum of 3 people at each company. So you're going to want to put the absolute maximum number of people that we can select, which would be 10,000, but only to select 3 at each company. So if we put this in, then the results that we get back are going to show us how many contacts we actually have if we're only reaching out to 3 key decision makers at each company. For example, it's removed just over 1,000. So now we've got 5,500 instead of 6,800. I'm going to walk you through the whole process from A to Z of how we export this data, upload it, and get it into SmartLead to get everything running. And I'm going to add in something using ChatGPT as well, which will enhance the results of your campaigns. Obviously, once you've exported this data, I'm just going to do a small selection, 25 contacts. So we know they're hiring for a project manager, but Apollo, when we export this data, doesn't actually tell us that. We actually want to go to ChatGPT, and we're going to want it to actually create a column for us that's called that particular job opening. The example we just found was a project manager. So what I'm going to do is upload this CSV file to ChatGPT. So we're going to say, please can you add an extra column to this CSV file called job opening and populate the rows with project manager, then return the CSV file. Ensure project manager is in lowercase. This is so when we actually show you how it works in SmartLead, the email and the sentence will flow much better. Currently, it doesn't have information of that job opening, so we have to add it using ChatGPT, which will save us a significant amount of time. So what we can do is go to SmartLead. The first thing to actually do when using SmartLead is to create all your email accounts and hook them up to SmartLead. You need to create a certain amount of domains and certain amount of email accounts, set them up correctly, and hook them up to the email account section on SmartLead by clicking added accounts, add your account if it's Gmail or Outlook, and then get it on warm up. They need to warm up for 14 days before you can start any of these campaigns and before you can start doing your outbound emails. So if we go and actually create the campaign step by step, the first thing we would do is just click on add campaign here. And as you can see, the very first step is it's asking us for that CSV file. We're going to take the one that we've just got back from ChatGPT and we're going to import it. Now we need to map the fields that we're actually going to use in our email. So we can see that first name is going to be really important, company name. We of course need to map the email so we can actually send it. And then the last one is the job opening, which is going to be a custom field. So a custom field just means that Smartlead doesn't actually have it built into the system, but we still want to include it. So the way we're going to do that is actually by creating the custom field. Then you want to go and save to next. And this is where we're going to create our sequence. That's sort of the automated workflow of how to get your leads from Apollo, put them into Smartlead very quickly and very accurately. Now we actually need to start creating some copy before we can send out these emails. So I actually have a framework and a structure that works really, really well for any type of business. This isn't just recruitment. This isn't just marketing. This is any B2B business. And this is the workflow that you're going to want to use. This is how it goes. So it usually goes with the introduction, which is just, hey, first name. I saw you had a job opening for a job opening, in this case project manager. We could, and then you put in your promised result and risk reversal, and then show social proof. Would you be interested in speaking? So what you want to do is actually show the promised end result, what this really means to them at the end, whether it's making a hire quicker, making more revenue, cutting costs to make more profit. Then you want to show the risk reversal. What will it actually mean if you don't achieve this? Try and make this as much of a no-brainer offer as possible for your prospects. Then you want to layer in social proof. So how have you done this before? How many times have you done it before? What were the results when you done it before, right? And then just a really soft call to action, which would be, would you be interested in speaking? So once you've got that copy in there, the next step is actually to hook up all the email accounts that you want to send from and put in the schedule of the campaign. For example, if you've created 10 email accounts that you want to send from, all you'll do here is just tick the boxes and get them connected, and then schedule your campaign, choose your desired time zone, which may be New York, it may be GMT, and how many emails you want to send per day, and then set the start date of the campaign. Really important to remember, don't start the campaigns before the 14-day warm-up period of your email accounts and domain. At the end of the day, all of the outbound sales, the cold email and the LinkedIn does come down to volume, how much you're willing to do. If you're looking to automate this process or outsource it to experts, I'm more than happy to jump on a call and show you exactly how we would do this for your company. Just use the Calendly link below to schedule a call with us, and we can show you even more of our workflow. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll talk to you on the next one.